What's up, guys? Welcome back to Farm Sim 25 here on Riverbend Springs. And some things happened, so yes, we are starting all over from scratch. We're doing new farmer. We don't have any plots of land. We're starting off with $1 million, and yeah, we're starting straight up from scratch. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the collectibles, because having that little bit of extra money is worth it. It is really worth it, especially since I have no clue what I'm about to get myself into. I do know that this is not a bad thing. I know some people are like, oh no, you're starting over again, that sucks. Not really, because there's a whole bunch of new mods out, some things I want to try, some things that I'm not interested in. But I also want to break from the mold a little bit. I don't want to do wheat. I do not want to do wheat, so what I'm thinking is maybe doing sunflower or corn. Ideally, I would like to try to do sunflower and do sunflower oil with it. I don't know how that's going to turn out. Just straight up, I have no clue how that's going to turn out, if it's even going to work or not. But yeah, and there's actually a plot of land I was scoping out earlier, a plot of land that I would like to get. I just don't know what's on it right now. I mean, I suppose we can look. It's not what I want. 89 is ideally what I'd like to get. Let's go here. What is that? Oh no, that's green beans. Ugh. Well, that sucks. This plot of land is awesome because you get from here all the way over, I guess, to there? Yeah, to here. I mean, 90 wouldn't be bad. I guess we can work with 90 and just plant our own stuff. But ideally, I would like to find something that's got sunflower. So, I'm going to grab all this stuff. And once I've got all this, actually, you know what we're going to do. I already know that I'm going to do it, so we're just going to borrow as much as we can borrow with absolutely no assets to back it up. Because again, I know I'm gonna end up taking out loans anyways, so might as well just get it out of the way right now. Right, so I will bring you guys back once I'm done grabbing all of the collectibles. Alright, well, I grabbed everything, and I think I found the plot of land that I'm going to use. So this one doesn't have anything growing on it yet, which is fine. So I've got corn and all that, corn and sunflower highlighted. None of these plots of land are really worth grabbing, unless I were to grab like 33. There's a lot of stuff on here, and I'm really considering it. And the reason why I'm considering it is because I can do a massive garden. I can just do garden work to start off with, save myself a whole bunch of money, and then maybe buy up these plots of land here. That's kind of where I'm at. This one I think is growing corn. But I mean, that's $500,000 gone right there. Oh no, this one's doing sunflowers, which is actually what I want. So, I gotta make a decision. This one, I can probably make up a good chunk of change with all the stuff that's on there. I'm just hesitant to commit. Failure to launch, if you will. I mean, we're looking at $500,000 for that in this. which doesn't leave us a whole lot to work with, whereas this, it's only 200,000 and we get a nice big chunk of land, lots of trees that I can cut down and do stuff with, and a bare field. But I did say I want to do something a little bit different, didn't I? Christ, okay. We're committing. We are committing. So, we're here. We've got a lot of stuff. And I gotta decide what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. So here we have a big hall, which honestly, you don't need them. Your vehicles, nothing happens to your vehicles if you leave them out. Absolutely nothing happens. So we have that. We have this shed here. I think we own all of this down here. Yeah, we even own that shed down there. So I've got a lot of land that I can mess with. I can even mow the grass if I wanted to. Which might be... Can I not open that? Do I not own this? I don't think I own this. Really? Either way, there's lots of grass that I can harvest if I wanted it. We're just taking a quick tour around here. I just want to see what all I own. So we've got that hall, we got the grain bin. God, I hope this wasn't a massive mistake. Lots and lots of ground that we could do whatever we want with. We've got a really nice farmhouse. We even have a playground. We'll get rid of that. But we do have this house right here. Unfortunately, we can't go in it. But man, is it nice. I might switch it up for something cheap. I just don't need that much house, especially if we can't use it. Does this door not open? Is this just here for show? I guess that's just there for show. I know we own all of this. Yeah, here we go. Nothing in here that we need. And then we own all of this over here as well. This is just a big ass frickin' hangar. Right, so let's get to selling some shit that we know we don't need. We'll sell that. We don't own that field, so we can't do anything with that. We'll sell that. We'll sell the garden shed. Can I sell the... I can't sell that. Okay. We'll sell this. We'll sell this. And I swear we own this. We do. Okay. Awesome. Let's sell that. So do we own that? No. Okay. So that put us up to 1.5 million. So we really, actually, no, let's sell this too. I don't need that big ass house. 1.6 million. I'm happy with 1.6 million. And then what I'll do is we'll do, there's a $1 farmhouse that you can even go inside. So this is what I'm going to use. Let's see here. That looks like the front. And what's nice about this bit of land, so it's $1. Oh, okay. It's $1 if I put it there because it doesn't have to flatten out any other land. Right. So we now have a farmhouse. Wait, did I miss stuff? I missed stuff. Do we own that? No, seriously, do I own this? I do. So we can sell that. Did I see something else up here? Yeah. Look at that. There's all sorts of little hidden gems. Oh, that's my house. Never mind. There's all sorts of little gems, and there's even a paper boat. Look at that. Right. So we got 1.6 million to work with. Which isn't... I mean, honestly, this is kind of the tits. Because we can buy this for 100,000. Which we're going to do. I don't think I need to cut down any trees or anything like that, because, I mean, we're kind of well set. It just sucks that the house is way up there. So I don't really have to worry about cutting down trees, which is good. We've got our sunflower field, which is excellent. I am still probably going to do the garden. Where do I want to do the garden? That's the other question. I probably don't own anything else from Field 36. No, I don't. I gotta find a nice flat spot for the garden, which probably where that other... I mean, even right here would work. Even right here would work. So, I want to do, first and foremost, what I want to do, since I know I'm going to do sunflower seeds, I want to get some of the big expenses done first. So, I am going to go ahead and grab up the vehicles. Getting them all up here is going to take a little bit of time, so I'm going to do another cut, bring you guys back when all that's done. I might as well go ahead and highlight these all back up. Alright, so I got everything that I need to get started. It's not everything that I want, but it's everything I need, and we're left with $28,000 to our name. So, what do we got? We've got the Colossus. That's right, we got the Colossus harvester and this excuse me. The header also does sunflower and corn. So this guy can hold 250,000 liters, something like... No, this can hold 50,000 liters. And it does like 11 miles per hour when it's working, so it's a nice quick vehicle, and the customization on this thing, guys, totally worth it. I was able to make it case. I was able to get all the colors, that I could do everything I wanted with it. It was fantastic. Pretty much fully customizable. Absolutely love this thing. Next up, we've got the Valtra, the Q305, and this is going to be our workhorse tractor for everything, at least to start with. Next up, once we have everything harvested, we've got the Colossus Titan trailer. This can hold 250,000 liters of whatever we decide to put in it. Great, again, fully customizable. You can change the color of the tarp, these squares in here, the framework, the blue is the reflectors, the undercarriage, the inner tire hub, the outer tire hub. You can change colors for all that stuff. It's awesome. Next up, we have the Horsch Quattro 12TC. This is going to be our mulcher. Once we're done mulching, we are going to plant. Because we are doing sunflowers, we have to use a planter. So we have the Lizard SSM FF25. This is a direct drill, so no need to cultivate beforehand. You've got I've got 2,000 liters of seed in here and 3,400 liters of solid fertilizer. Then we have the roller, which, yeah, Ozdoken RC950. And then we'll follow it up with some more fertilizer with the Amazon ZGTS 10,001, which holds 10,000 liters of solid fertilizer. Next up, we have our silo, which is going to give us our seed and fertilizer here. And then one of the biggest expenses outside of the vehicles was our factory here. This is where I'm going to drop off all of our sunflower seeds to turn into sunflower oil. The reason why I want to turn it into sunflower oil is because sunflower oil is worth a whole hell of a lot more than sunflower seeds all by themselves. And we can take a look at that with the pricing. So if we come down to sunflower right here, you can see it tops off at about we'll call it $2,500 per 1,000 liter. That's where it tops off just for sunflower. If we go to sunflower seeds, which should be, or sunflower oil, sorry. Sunflower oil sells for $6,500. So we're making $4,000 per 1,000 liter more by using sunflower oil instead of doing just regular sunflower seeds. So that's why I got this guy. We're going to put this thing to work as soon as we're done harvesting this field here. What do we got on this field anyways? 75%. It could use another setting of fertilizer. And it looks like they didn't weed it either. So there's weeds growing in this field. So this isn't going to give us a huge yield, but it'll give us a big enough yield. What do we got? 4.8 acres. Not too bad. Future plans is eventually own this plot of land. We'll buy that from Noah. And then up here on the other side of the house, since we've got all this land, the problem is a lot of it is on hills, which kind of sucks. But I might turn this big flat area into one of those big gardens. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Over here, I mean, we have this huge plot of land as well. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do with all of this. Like, this is too much land. I don't know what to do with all of this. I mean, it is what it is. What I could do is I can get a plow and I can turn this into a big field. That is something I can do. Well, I guess it wouldn't be a big field, but it would be a big enough field. I can actually turn up all of this and turn it into a field, which is something I am considering doing, but I'm gonna hold off for the time being because I don't know if I want to put anything else down. So just out of perspective, I just want to see if we were going to do a garden. I would want it to be rather large, and that's going to be under here, isn't it? Greenhouses. So I would want to do one of these open air ones. Now I could do this, which is relatively small. I can easily put this up here. But what if I went a little bit bigger? Well, that's not even all that much bigger. That one is. Looks like all the pallets form up on one side, which I do like. This one is massive. I'm trying to see So the pallets will form up on this far left side as well. Like, that's huge. That would fit right up in here really nicely. So I am honestly considering that. Just make a big ass garden right here. And if we do it right, there are not a selling point. We can make where is it? There is a preserved food factory. So whatever we grow in the garden, we could turn it into preserved food, which probably sells for more. So if we come down here, what do we got here? I don't see anything for preserves. Oh, there it is. 1,000 liters for that, or 1,000 parsnip, 1,700. Maybe we won't do that. Doesn't look like we actually get all that much for it. Huh. I don't know. One thing I did forget to do is I forgot to put down my honey stuff. I do want to get the bees up and running as soon as possible. Where should we put the bees? Frick. I apologize for the sneezing there. We don't actually own a whole lot of land where we want it. I mean, we might be able to put it right here. Says it overlaps. Well, kind of. Not really. I mean, we could set it up like right there. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, I have enough for the pretty house, but do I need the pretty house? Do we actually need the pretty house? The answer is no, we don't actually need this. Oh, we can't even put it here? Serious? I'd have to put it right up against my field. Like I'd have to put it like right there. What if we just bother these people with it? And put it like right by their little house there. You know what? We're gonna do it. So we're gonna have our bees there doing their thing. And as you can see, they're already getting at it. Let's go. So they're gonna start producing honey, which is gonna show up right there for us. Which means I'm going to have to move these trailers before a pallet comes down. So where everything's at right now, in terms of the trailers and stuff, that's not final location by any means. A lot of this stuff is going to end up moving to different locations. Like this guy for sure, we're going to have to move. Honestly, I don't even know where to put all this stuff. There's just, I've got so much land that is kind of unusable. Like, it's usable, but it's not. I guess we can put it right there. It's a lot of hilly terrain, which you can't really do much with unless you go into terraforming, and I don't really want to terraform too much. Like, I did a little bit automatically when I put down that factory, but it's not what I wanted to do. Dang it, turn. Thank you. So yeah, I like that we have a whole bunch of land. Unfortunately, can't really do a whole lot with it. But that's alright. We've got the bare essentials. We can do what needs to be done with what we have. This is enough to get us started. We got plenty of sunflowers. And once I actually go through and I work the land myself, get that bonus up to 100%, which would give us 200%. In all reality, we get 2 times the harvest. Then it'll really be worth it. Yeah, so the only thing that I have left to do really is see if there's any kind of... Whoa, what the... This would be a good contract right here. That's going to... Actually, it wouldn't even take a long time because baling is quick. I am going to do that. 13,000? Yes, sir, I'll do that. And wood transport... So I've messed with this, and I can't figure out... Like, I can get all the wood where I need it, but I can't figure out how to get rid of it. How to complete the contract. So I don't do that. Rock removal, I don't do. Fertilizing, I do not do. Deadwood, I could do this. I'd have to buy a chainsaw, but I could do that. This baling is worth 4,000. Which technically I could do this one without borrowing any of the items. So I can just accept that contract and get a cool 4,400. Which I think I'm going to do. I just have to remember to do Katie's land first. So the way it works when you do baling or even harvesting, if you're harvesting the same crop, you borrow the equipment for the best one, or even the lowest one actually. Really, you'd want to borrow it for the lowest paying one, and then do the other one first, and then do the actual contract that you bought the item, or that you borrowed the items for. That way you're only getting that hit once. You're only getting that borrowed item hit once, and you can complete both contracts, but you want it, the one that you borrowed it for, you want to do that one last, because once you're done with it, the equipment's gone. So be careful with that one. Deadwood, I'm just going to do this one. I mean, I'm really honestly only going to make $500 because it's going to cost me $1,000 for a chainsaw, but whatever. I'm sure there'll be more of that around. Plus, I can even take the deadwood and keep it if I wanted to. So that's also something to consider. Right, so I'm going to go through. I'm going to come here. I'm going to buy a chainsaw right quick because I forgot to buy them. I don't know why I forgot to buy them, but I did. What would it cost me to do a wood transport to lease one of these things out? Whew. Wow. I don't think I can lease one of these out. I could probably lease this one. Or I can just stack it all up and save it for later. That's something I can do as well. But anyways, guys, that is our setup for our farm on this restart. I'm going to get to work doing these contracts, and I will bring you guys back when it's time to actually start harvesting the first crop. So, if you like this video, hit that like button. If I've earned it, hit the subscribe button. And as always, be safe, be cool, and have fun. We'll catch you in the next one.